Hey everybody, it's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie, and yes, I'm in my car putting on just a little bit of makeup. And what I'm doing with these videos is kind of like practice for me being on video. And so the more you do, the better you get at it. And I'm on my way to a hydroponics store because I'm going to be starting a hydroponics garden on my screened-in porch. And so that's where I'm at on that. I'm actually looking for something to clean my glasses because my glasses are dirty for my hair because I have a wash and go going here, which is kind of perfect for this season because it's so darn humid outside that as soon as I go outside, my hair just instantly turns into a big poofy afro. So I just got done kind of moisturizing my hair because it was like really dry, and just wanted to get that going. So what I wanted to talk about today for a short minute or two is when you know better, you do better. And I already posted my video for when I went to get my lab tests, or I talked a little bit about it, not a whole lot. And yes, my car beeps when you go back. Sandy likes to let me know that I'm in the right gear. And so I apologize for that. So again, like when you know better, you do better. And I had my lab test done, and some specific things that I'm contemplating or trying to improve is my cholesterol and my blood sugar levels, of course, because you know what, you can control almost everything that has to do with your body with diet. So lots of people think that you can't control things that has to do with your body, especially like diseases that you get. But I am really a true proponent of having a healthy diet, and that really will help you when it comes to any diseases and symptoms that you have from diseases. And you just have to be proactive and look at those things. So again, a few of the things that I'm trying to improve is my blood sugar levels and also my cholesterol. Now, I'm not on any type of medications or anything, but those levels were a bit high. And so from my last checkup, and I haven't got the actual results back from these tests just yet. I actually tried to get them today, but I just took the test like yesterday, y'all. So I was kind of anxious to kind of see what the results are. And actually what I plan on doing this time when I go to my annual visit is to actually ask my doctor if I can get those blood tests more often. Instead of waiting for a whole year to find out, I would like to get the blood tests more often, and I'm pretty sure that my insurance will cover it. Or the VA will cover it, as a matter of fact. So I'm going to ask. Doesn't hurt to ask, and that way I can continue to be proactive. It's just like when you're trying to lose weight and you weigh yourself every day. You don't wait for a whole year before you weigh yourself again. You want to kind of periodically weigh yourself, if it's nothing but once a week, so that you can kind of know where you're at and where you need to go and how you need to do things. So that's what I'm attempting to do with my blood levels when it comes to that. So then you're probably asking, okay, so what am I doing to make things differently? Well, I will say, and I'm not going to get into a long conversation about how I've changed my diet over time. It's been an evolutionary process, which I'm sure it is for most people when it comes to their diet. And what I've done is, I've eliminated certain things out of my diet, which, you'll hear dietitians say, don't eliminate certain food groups. But you know what? You have to be informed about your health and what you're eating and what you're putting into your body. So for me, I've done lots of research on what's best for my body. And I will admit, not all the time I put what's best in my body because I'm a sugar addict. I love sugar, so that's my downfall. But over time, I've eliminated pork, beef, and poultry products. And I was eating still some fish And so, but now I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the fish also as well, and the dairy products, because I've been having like some digestive issues. You wouldn't think somebody who is vegetarian would have some digestive issues, but I'm thinking that I might be having an allergic reaction to some onions or something. So that's something I have to talk to my doctor about as well. But so I'm kind of eliminating things out of my diet, and dairy is the next to go. So, and oils. I'm trying to eliminate oils out of my diet. And I know there are some good oils, so they say, and some bad oils. But the bottom line is that, you know, oils are not really converted by your body. So when you put the oil in, it's there, and, you know, it turns into fat. It doesn't convert into anything good. So I'm just trying to get like some non-stick pans that I don't have to use the oil in. So I'm doing better with that. And also just really looking at the ingredients. I've always been an ingredient watcher or reader. And so now I'm really looking for things that have oils in them. If I see it with oils, I just go ahead and I put it down. And so I've had to be kind of creative and find things that don't have oil in it, because almost everything has oil in it. It's kind of ridiculous. And so that's one way that I'm trying to do better. So I'm doing better by eliminating the meat products, because, you know, plant-based products do not have cholesterol, and I had high cholesterol. So I'm anticipating that my cholesterol is pretty good, but my blood sugar levels are probably still pretty high because I'm a sugar addict. So the next thing that I'll be attempting to reduce, I won't say eliminate just yet, but to reduce, is going to be the sugars in like white processed foods such as rice and sugar. So those are going to be the next things that are going to have to go as well. So again, the reason why I'm not kind of looking at the camera, I'm looking all around, is because I'm driving, and I don't want to be looking at the camera while I'm driving, you guys. So that's the whole thing about if you do better, you know, if you know better, you do better. So that means being informed about what you're eating, and then you can do better. And you don't have to do everything all at once. You know, do things in baby steps. It took me years to get to this point where I'm at. Some people can just like switch their diets with no problems, and, you know, it doesn't bother them and they're good to go. But for me, I had to do it kind of like in steps. And if that's something that you're looking at, it's something that you can do too, and that's to do things in steps. There's some good resources, of course. YouTube is going to be a good resource because you can find anything that you want. And then Pinterest is another excellent resource for great recipes to switch to, and you can find easy recipes. Everything doesn't have to be complicated. I like to cook. A lot of people don't like to cook, and I understand that. So some of the recipes that I do are a little convoluted, you would say. There's lots going into it, but you can actually find really easy recipes. Just put in, you know, easy salad dressings with no oil. You'd be surprised. It will come up. And so that's what I've done. So that's it for today, you all. I just wanted to chime in a little bit, trying to do a bit more vlogging, more videos. So I would love to hear your comments on that whole subject. If you know better, you do better. Please leave your comments down below. I'd love for you to join into this conversation with me. And that's it. So love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life. And make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. And if you have, thank you.